Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. Welcome back to another one of our squad builders. And today we're going to go with a 4-3-2-1 formation built around some pretty top class players. We have Hazard, we have Lewandowski, and we have Fabregas. So three very high rated players, and they're actually pretty expensive, which is quite rare for me. I usually do the cheaper teams, but I've kind of gone fairly all out on this team and made kind of like my favourite players in one team, really, or like some of the best players that I've used so far in one team. Now, if you're doing to get some MSP or some PSN codes, stock up for this Team of the Week coming up tomorrow. Definitely check out G2A. TBY3 will get you some money off at the checkout. They're very cheap for things like games as well, which is awesome. It's where I get all of my Steam games from, which is always cool. They're very quick as well. So generally speaking, we have got a really cool team. Very nice midfield, solid defence, and our front three is pretty exceptional. I'm not going to lie, really nice front three. We have Miranda as centre-back. Now, we do have Diego Alves. Used him before, thought he was fantastic. Used him in this team, and thought he was abysmal. So what I would recommend, and it still gets full chemistry, whilst it is a little bit more boring, go for Sirigu. Sirigu is so much better, or at least he was when I was making this team. Like, the second game in, I was like, right, that's it, I'm swapping Sirigu out, and ever since then I didn't lose a game, which was really cool. Very good keeper indeed. So we've got David Luiz as well. Hadn't used him before, as far as I'm aware. He's good. He's really good. He does exactly what it says on the tin, really. You know, you get what you expect. It's David Luiz. He's always going to be good. Kazawa is going to be our left back, and 6 foot tall. I've used him before, and I really think he's so good. Fairly pricey at 3k. But he really does get the job done. His informs, I've used his first inform, that is also really good as well. Guarin is going to be our first centre mid on this right hand side. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, you'll know that he's my favourite midfielder. He is so good, so good. The only thing that kind of lets him down is the fact that he doesn't have 4-star skills, but that's okay. I like the step overs, I like the ball roll, and I like the roulette. That's fine for me. In this middle holding position, and I do like to have a player with high work rates, and Ramirez fits the bill perfectly. Almost 6 foot tall, high work rates, 3-star skills, very quick, decent shooting, not amazing shooting, but decent shooting, and only 7.5k now, which is really good. I cannot believe how much he's dropped in price. Left centre mid, we're going to go with Fabregas. Got him in one of my 100k packs, and wanted to try him out. I think he's about 25 odd k, and I just generally want to see if he was any good. Passing, 90 passing, great dribbling, decent shooting as well, and a high attacking work rate. It looks like a really good card, and I'll let you know what I thought of him once we get into some gameplay, but generally speaking, he was pretty good. So, left forward, our first monster of this attacking front three is going to be Hazard, and I was skeptical, because when it comes to players that are that expensive, I'm like, are they actually going to be worthwhile? 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 90 pace and 82 shooting with 92 dribbling. That is the stat that I was really looking forward to. He was good, but his finishing sometimes was a little bit lackluster. Kind of hoped for a little bit more, but I'm not saying he's bad. He was actually really good, but I did have a little bit more fun using Douglas Costa, and it's a player I've used before. Really recommend Douglas Costa. I think he's great fun, and then paired up with him is going to be Robert Lewandowski. This guy, I don't know what it is, and you'll see it in one of the clips. I pretty much don't even know what I pressed. I don't think I even pressed anything. I was just running, and he just has this ability to dance around defenders and just break through, and somehow you're then in front of goal, you press B and you shoot and you score. That simple. It is weird. It is really weird. I haven't had a player on FIFA 16 where they just automatically dance around players when you're running that. It's so weird. I can't really describe it. I probably was pressing left trigger, but even so, he literally just shimmies around people like there's no tomorrow. It's really good. Very impressive. Great striker. Let's have a chat about the general team and who I thought was a standout player and who I thought maybe you could replace. So, generally speaking, Fabregas was pretty good. His passing was decent, always on point. Douglas Costa was fantastic, really fun player to use. Freddie Guarin always getting involved and getting some goals, and I don't know where he comes from, but he just seems to be absolutely everywhere. Likewise with Costa. Hazard, not so much. Hazard I didn't see too much of unless I gave him the ball. But when he did get the ball, his dribbling was really, really nice. Like this goal here, his pace, his dribbling, and that finish was very, very tidy. I cannot complain in any way, shape or form about that, but it just felt like he didn't get involved too much, and for a player that cost 170 odd K, you kind of wanted to get involved. Maybe it was the formation. This is the example of Lewandowski where he just dances round the player, and I really wasn't pressing anything at all. This was pretty much all automatic, and he does get the finish in the back of the net to give us the victory in that game, which was cool. 8.5 out of 10 is what I'm going to give it. Really fun team. I do not think it's perfect, especially with Diego Alves. I think he was a little bit of a trouble, which is why I'm dropping it down, but the reason I'm not dropping it down too much is quite simply because there are some really simple solutions. Throw in Sirigu. Job done. You've got a really, really solid team that I can't really complain too much about. Very fun. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, leave it a like and subscribe for some more for myself. But take care, guys. Have an amazing day and goodbye.